the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
Well, we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczęsny, Peter. He's got incredible reflexes, and that makes him one of the best shot stoppers around. He's also very comfortable when he's under the high ball or coming out for crosses. And having someone like that just easing the pressure on that defence can spread confidence very quickly.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Dani Olmo do have a chance to counter here. Rashford. And here's Mbappe. Ceballos. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Valverde. Now it's Rashford. De Jong. Koundé. Out to the left it goes. Oh, can he get onto this? Ferran Torres. Rafinha. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a throw. De Jong. Ceballos. And they can counter here. Koundé wins the duel this time. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Played out towards the right wing. Dani Olmo. De Jong. Rashford. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. De Jong. Ferran Torres. Steaming on goalwards. Vinicius Junior. Dani Olmo. Here's a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rafinha. Dani Olmo. And it's Olmo. De Jong. Eric Garcia. That's really well manoeuvred. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Spread out to the left. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Goulet. Szczęsny gets his gloves on it. Nice and calm. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo! Cuts out the pass. He's had a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, and it's played forward. And here's Mbappe. Rafinha. Martin. Eric Garcia. Koundé. Rashford. Dani Olmo. De Jong, forwards and with intent. Rashford. Dani Olmo. Rashford. Oh, that's neat. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, that's nice. Rashford with the cross. Rafinha. Good take. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Played out to the right. Chouameni. And it's Arda Güler. Lovely feet. And he shoots! Rafinha. Out to the right. Rashford. Rashford crosses. No, that's not going to find its target.
Barcelona really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Barcelona.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
you're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Played down the flank. Valverde. He has found a way through. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Vinicius Junior. That looks a mighty effort! Yes, it's in! They have come roaring back! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Christensen. Rafinha. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Dani Olmo. Moved on forwards. Ceballos shifted upfield. Valverde. Couler. Done delicately. Gets it away. It's anyone's ball now. In he goes again! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
It's Olmo. And here's Ferran Torres. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Clipped into space. Couler. Chouameni. Courtois sends that a long way. Howson. Oh, that's a nice ball. Rashford. And here's Ferran Torres.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Rashford clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Dani Olmo. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Dani Olmo. Oh, he's found him in space. Goes for a shot. Big relief, it just needed better contact. Such a clever touch. And here's Goulart! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Christensen getting this one clear. Ferran Torres. So what can they make of this? Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's De Jong. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ferran Torres is offering a right smile there.
That's a nicely weighted pass. That's an excellent interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Christensen. Rashford. Dani Olmo. Chance! They've got rid. Rashford. Rafinha. Pedri. And he's straight offside. Courtois, long ball by the goalkeeper. Muscular approach does pay off here. Pedri. Christensen. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. De Jong. Christensen chooses to go cross-field. Rashford looking to add to his goal. Koundé. And it's Rashford. Goulart. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Goulart. Over to the left. He's onto it in a flash. Howson. Rashford does really well to win the ball there. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's really well cleared. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And the shot. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Eder Militao. Chouameni. Howson. And he goes cross-field. Mbappe. Oh, good spread. And that has been cleared. Back into the middle. Vinicius Junior! And he comes up trumps again. De Jong. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Mbappe. And here's Goulet. Valverde. Militao. Aim forwards. And it's Arda Güler. Thinks one through. Oh, shooting chance! Rafinha. Ferran Torres. Pedri, De Jong, Christensen, Rafinha, "30 minutes gone. Rashford, De Jong, Koundé, Pedri. Now it's Rashford. Vinicius Junior gets good distance on it. And here's Rashford. Dani Olmo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street. Militao. And he cuts out the supply. Rashford. And here's Ferran Torres! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Goulet. Militao. Valverde. That'll be a throw-in. That's good play. Delivers the ball. Nice interception, well timed. De Jong gets it clear. Valverde. Rafinha defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Koundé, gently done. Ferran Torres, played out to the right. Rashford. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what a ball! Definitely away. Some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ceballos. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Valverde. Played out to the right. Very nicely done. Valverde. Now here's the delivery. Eric Garcia can get it clear. And that's aimed into the middle. No, it's a corner. Koundé tries to clear. Played into the box. There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Dani Olmo, who's set up one goal so far. Lovely, now then. That's a fabulous ball. Valverde. Rafinha. Martin. Pedri. Dani Olmo. De Jong. Moved on forwards. He is just caressing the ball. Out to the right. Rashford. Oh, it's played into the area. And that could set him on his way. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's Ceballos. Ceballos played out to the left flank. The ball is loose and the chase is on. De Jong. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. Played into space out wide. Rafinha. Across it goes. Aim forwards. Howson. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Goulart. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Rashford gets rid without sophistication. Played towards the other side. Valverde. Chouameni. And it's played forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Martin, forwards and with intent. Rafinha. And it's Olmo. Rashford. And the keeper has it. Christensen. Pedri. Martin, aim forwards. They get a throw in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Howson moved on forwards. Oh, well measured. Now it's Mbappe. That's very neat. Delivered with swing. Martin. Rafinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri. Martin. Rafinha. De Jong. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. And the whistle goes for half-time. Are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion.
Dani Olmo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Dani Olmo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's there to clear it. Now it's Mbappe. He could be in here. Ceballos. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Going for goal! It's a loose ball. Tries a deft little ball. Martin clears it away. Tchouaméni, Valverde, that's Valverde, that's a cute ball, and the ball is out of play. Eder Militao, Tchouaméni, Howson, Vinicius Junior, Howson. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres, oh, good spread. Rashford could try cutting inside here. Time to deliver. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior, gently done. Martin. Eric Garcia. Koundé. Rashford. And here's Dani Olmo. Ferran Torres. Played out to the right. And here's Dani Olmo. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Olmo. Rafinha. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Martin. Pedri. De Jong. Eric Garcia. De Jong. De Jong, that's a delicate, real chance! Rashford with a beautifully timed run. Ceballos. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Ceballos.
Look, good possession is one thing, but they seem as if they're passing time at the moment, keeping the ball for the sake of it when they know it has to be moved with much more attacking punch.
That's really well manoeuvred. Ceballos. Dani Olmo. Now it's Ferran Torres. Rafinha, and it's lofted through here. And that's a good ball. Cleared away. Now who's going to be first to this? This physical challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, it's come loose. Valverde. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe. Shoots! Martin attempts a clearance. Tchouaméni head out towards the right wing. Valverde crosses. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Koundé. Dani Olmo out to the right. Ferran Torres. Now it's Dani Olmo. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Ferran Torres, and a chance! Vinicius Junior. Eric Garcia. Christensen. Christensen shifted upfield. Ferran Torres. Rafinha has got himself a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Chouameni. Valverde. Eder Militao. Ceballos. Dani Olmo. Receives it in a good position here. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo. Proves too strong. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe, played out towards the right wing. Great work on the overlap. Valverde, aimed in towards the centre. Christensen getting this one clear. Out of play for a throw. Martin. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's played forward. Played back in. Might be dangerous. Chance for a shot! Valverde. And the ball's come loose here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries to dink it through. Corner given. They've played it short. And here's Vinicius Junior. Dani Ceballos. Here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. This is quite a battle.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Dani Olmo, over to the left. De Jong, oh, good spread. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Eder Militao. Valverde, played with finesse. And he thumps it clear. Vinicius Junior takes a shot! Dani Olmo, spread out to the left. This interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Valverde has it in a... Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. well read, nice interception. And here's Mbappe, and here's Mbappe. Rashford did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rafinha. Christensen. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Valverde. That pass surprised everyone, and all in a good way. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham looking for a runner. Vinicius Junior. He's being urged to shoot. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pedri. Oh, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Ferran Torres succumbs to the pressure.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Tries a measured ball. It's a good run down the right. And they can counter here. Martin. Aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Can he get onto this? It'll be a throw-in. Bellingham. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rashford. Dani Olmo. Rashford. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tchouaméni, gently done. Valverde looking to get on the end of this. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Rafinha. Christensen. Martin. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Howson makes the interception. And here's Mbappe. Played out wide. Back into the middle. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Eric Garcia. Moved on forwards. Ferran Torres. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Pedri, Rafinha, Rashford. De Jong. Ferran Torres. It's run loose here. Bellingham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Eder Militao. That is a little undercooked. Mbappe. Valverde. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There will be a throw-in. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. Howson. And it's come back to the keeper. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. Forwards and with intent. Eder Militao. Valverde chasing after it. Mbappe. Into the channel. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's heaved it away. And it's Ceballos. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Howson. Ceballos. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Played out to the right. That's going to go a long way. Alexander-Arnold plays it in.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Lobbed in behind. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham! Koundé clears it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pedri. Dani Olmo. Bellingham, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Mbappe. And here's Bellingham. Nice control. Valverde, and it's played in here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Bellingham.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's De Jong. Great defending, strong and determined. Could move up a gear here. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Played back in. Danger averted for now. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. It's anyone's ball now. And he's there to get it away. Out for a throw. Christensen does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Rashford. He's found a way through. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gave it a go, but off target.
Christensen probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Barcelona into the lead once more. Courtois, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that has been clubbed away. Alexander-Arnold proves just a little bit too strong. Up he goes! Gets it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Just 5 minutes left. Alaba cuts it out. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham played out to the left flank. Hit into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cross goes in there. And it's hoisted clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Martin shifted upfield. Eder Militao, gently done. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That is lovely. Decent chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Keeper's dealt with that. They are rock. Takes a shot. Dani Ceballos. Vinicius Junior. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
De Jong. Martin. Pedri. Dani Olmo. And it's Olmo. Eder Militao producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Vinicius Junior.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Rashford. Koundé. Rashford. Christensen aim forwards. That'll be a throw. Four extra minutes added on. Howson.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Eder Militao. Chouameni moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And here's Rafinha, and here's Rafinha, and here's Dani Olmo. Oh, nice touch. Dani Olmo delivered across.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
Howson. Vinicius Junior. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Rafinha. Pedri. Martin. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. He can run onto that. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. And that's that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
And all that remains for me is to thank